looking to grow as a Twitch streamer, I have just the thing for you. This is one of the easiest changes that you could make to your channel, and it's not going to require you to learn a new skill, learn a new program, or really even do a whole lot of work, but you will see some positive growth. Today, we're talking about stream schedules. So in my opinion, I think stream schedules are one of the most important things that you could do when you're trying to grow your channel, because think back to a time when before on-demand streaming of TV and movies, what did you do? You would go through the TV guide and you'd try to find out what time the show that you wanted to watch was coming on, and then you'd plan your day around that time frame. Well, there's people that do like to watch your channel, whether it's mom, dad, sister, cousin, brother, anybody like that, friend, family. They want to see when you're going to be coming live, but they want to be able to plan their day around it as well. So if you offer them a set time frame, it allows more people to plan their day and come to watch the thing that they want to see. So how do we set up a stream schedule? Well, it's going to vary from person to person because we've all got different lifestyles. But I am going to offer you this tip. If you are taking streaming seriously, if you want to make this something more than just logging on and going live and just having a little bit of fun, maybe you want to make this into a business or a lifestyle, I would say that if you know that you have a set time frame, let's say maybe you have 6 hours out of the day that you want to dedicate to streaming, maybe don't dedicate all 6 hours just to streaming. Maybe do about 3 to 4 hours of streaming and then take the remaining time frame and use that to edit some of the clips while they're fresh in your mind. You can go back through the stream afterwards. This way you're creating content for yourself and you're doing your best not to allow yourself to burn out the rest of the week. Now, I do understand that's a lot, especially if you're a new streamer. This is all fun and brand new and exciting, and maybe you're just trying to grow at a slower pace, and that's all fine and good, but I just want you to know the reality. If you do want to grow as a streamer, these are the kind of things that you want to start implementing and start thinking about now so that you set that strong foundation and you can grow upon it. The last thing I want to say about actually creating your stream schedule itself is that you do want to have a start time and you do want to have the day that you're going to be streaming, but you don't want to necessarily tell people when you're going to stop streaming. The reason being is that there may be times where you continue to stream past that end time that you thought you were going to set for the day, and there may be people that are going to be tuning in around that time frame, and if they see that you're going to be ending the stream but you're not really ending the stream, it's going to deter a large portion of that audience. So just keep in mind that it is very good to have a set start time, and the only time I would ever really have an end time is maybe when I have like a doctor's appointment or something like that where I know that I'm going to be stopping 100%. Let's take this a step further now. So now that we have our schedule all fleshed out, how do we get this out to our audience so that they know when we're actually going live? Well, Twitch has just the thing for us. Built right into your Twitch channel, there's actually a section dedicated to your schedule. And if you look here on the page, right now it's blank, but if we go to the top right portion and go to edit schedule, we now have the ability to set up our schedule so that anyone that checks out the channel can see when we're going to go live next. So the first thing that we want to do is to just press add stream. First thing that we're going to see is the title, and it says that it's optional, but what I would do here is provide your audience with a little bit of a taste of what you're going to be doing. Maybe you're playing Marvel Rivals and you're trying to climb the ranks. So you could type in something like playing Marvel Rivals ranked. Or maybe you're doing something a little sillier, like maybe you're playing Valorant and you're using a voice modification or something like that to have some fun banter with your teammates. I know that this is something that's a little bit difficult, especially for newer streamers to get into, but if you can start to think and plan a little bit more ahead of what you want to be doing during that time frame when you're streaming, it's really going to be beneficial for you in the long run. And let's say that you're maybe just popping on to just chat with some of your followers. You could even put that as the title too, just chatting with followers, and then maybe pose a question or something like that. I definitely don't want you to get hung up on the title, but if you can provide your audience with just a little bit of a glimpse of what to expect for the stream, it's really going to pay off in the long run. The second thing is going to be the category. So this is going to be the game that you're going to be playing, or if you're doing art, maybe you'll just type in art, or if you're just doing just chatting, you could do just chatting as well, but it's going to be the category so that people know what to expect for the stream that day. So the time, this is going to go without saying, this is going to be the time frame that you're going to be starting. What's really cool about this schedule is that the time is localized. So for me, I am in Eastern Standard Time. So if I were to set this to 12 p.m., it'll be 12 p.m. EST. But the cool thing is that if someone on the West Coast was coming to check out my schedule, it's going to change to their time zone. So they don't have to do any kind of thinking or math in their head to see when I'm going to go live. It's going to do everything automatically for them. So the next thing to note, though, is that it says for how long. We want to click on I'm not sure because, like I said earlier, we don't want to offer an end time for when we're streaming, just in case that may not be the actual end time for our stream. You never know what's going to happen. All right, now we have the frequency. So let's say you're doing something like Warzone Wednesday. You know that every Wednesday you're going to be playing Warzone. You can check the box for every Wednesday, and now your schedule will populate every Wednesday automatically and showcase the same title and the same category and the same time of Warzone Wednesday. Now, if you're more of a variety streamer like myself, you may want to check the box that says specific day, and this means that on this specific day, it's going to highlight the schedule, showcase the title, showcase the category, and showcase the time frame only for that specific day that we check. But once we have those changes set, we can now check save changes, and if we're going to add another day to our stream schedule, we're going to check the box that says add another. And immediately we can now start working on our next day. So we could change the title out, we could change the category out, we could change the time frame out, and then we can also change the specific day. And we're going to keep continuing to repeat that step over and over until we're done with our stream schedule. And then we'll press the add another, we'll uncheck that box, and then press save changes. And that's it. It's easy. It's all done. If anybody comes to your channel and they want to see when you're going live, they click on the schedule, and now they have a full list to see what exactly you're going to be doing this week. But to take it a step even further, you could now take a screenshot of this schedule and you could upload it to your social media pages if you wanted to. Now, I am the type of person that likes a little bit more pizzazz. I like a little bit more of the theatrical drama. So what I do is I actually have a whole stream schedule that I set up and I make graphics for, and I'll try to synchronize it with the schedule that I have posted on my Twitch channel. Now, I realize that this is definitely something that takes a little bit more time, effort, and commitment, and like I said, I wanted this to be something that you didn't really have to learn a new skill. But for those of you that are into Photoshop or are into graphic design or maybe Canva or whatever it is out there, I wanted to provide you guys with a simple pack that you could utilize so that you can showcase your stream schedule if you wanted to put in just a little bit more effort and pizzazz. So this is very basic stuff, but it's 5 different blocks that you can use to showcase 5 different days out of the week to stream. I only included 5 because I feel like any more than 5 at the very most is a little bit of overkill. And so the idea behind this is that you can now drag and drop maybe a photo that you have for your stream itself. And I'm going to use my friend Enzo Galante PR. Shout out to my friend Loren. He has this amazing artwork, but you can just drag and drop your art underneath these boxes, and then you can pop on the text information so that you have the stream schedule at the top, you've got the day of the week that you're going to be streaming, and then the only other thing that needs to be done is just having photos of the game that you're going to be playing and just dragging and dropping them right on top of these boxes here. So for those of you that may not have a background image to use, I actually did provide 3 within the pack itself. Now, these are AI generated images. One is going to be based around 80s retro arcade. Another one's going to be more sports themed. And the last one's going to be somewhat of a fantasy, almost looks a little bit like Fortnite, but that's going to be more of like a fantasy background. And everything within this pack is absolutely free, and I'm going to be posting it on the website Gumroad, and I'll have it in the link in the description down below. Gumroad is a website that I have not used before as far as file hosting, so if there are any issues, please let me know and I'll do my best to resolve those. It is a free download for you guys. I think the cool thing about Gumroad is that it does allow you to kind of like support the creators with tips and things like that, but that's absolutely not necessary at all, just so you guys are aware. But if this tutorial did help you out, I would greatly appreciate if you gave this video a like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep continuing to make videos like this. The very last thing I want to touch up on is how to reset your schedule. So when it's time to maybe make the schedule for the next week, you can click on delete schedule right at the top here. Yes, delete my schedule. And now you're able to work with a clean slate all over again for the next week. I truly hope that this video has helped you out in some kind of way. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. And if there's anything that you'd like to see or learn more about in the future regarding streaming or any of tips and tricks and things like that, let me know as well, because I'd love to continue making videos like this. It brings me a lot of joy. It's a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to grow with you guys as well and see where this journey continues. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.